This little Goldie, he isn't feeling well. I think he's getting better though. You got tuna fish broth on your Whiskas Perfectly chicken with some C60, right? Carbon C60, olive oil. Hear him purring. And YouTube might gig me for playing the cat piano music in the background. I was playing it for him all night. He's up on his shelf. He's up on the ceiling here. Made this for him next to my equipment. My oscilloscope and frequency counter leader. Test the equipment with. You happy, huh? Yeah, he's a lot better. Yesterday I came home and was gone all day, and he actually hissed at me, and I says, "Whoa, that means he's freaking not feeling well." He was up here, I don't know how long. I didn't notice it, it's like I got a bunch of guys in here, the cats, well, 4 boy cats and 1 girl cat. And I don't know if he came down from here in the last few days. I'm not even sure. He might have, though. I wasn't paying attention to him being sick till I started realizing he's been up here. And when he hissed at me, I said, whoa, you're not feeling good. Now he's okay, I think. He's getting better, I think. I hope so. These stupid vets, though, man, I'm scared of them. Put him to sleep. Well, he's purring. Hear him? You probably hear him purring. He's purring off and on. He wasn't doing that yesterday, I could tell you now. See him? It's the guy I got him back in, I think he's born, I get a rough estimate, late May 2014. Came over here 2015. I know by November, right around this time, right before Thanksgiving, right around that time, 2015, he got inside the house, and that's where he's always been, inside the house. So I took him to the vet a few times before, but he hates going there. He's scared. You remember last time he went there, he was like, he saw the house, he's coming back. He's so relieved to be back. And him, I'm surprised Rocky isn't by him. Rocky, huh? Yeah, huh? He's getting better though. But don't underestimate the power of that healing music and stuff. This is for cats like the light piano music, and I got playing it off of YouTube. It's it works. It works. I'm playing a little loud right now because she's awake. I was playing it softer before, and he slept probably mucho many hours here. Right? You good boy, huh? You happy? You getting happier now? And this petting him and stuff and sticking with him and talking to him, that helps too. Swear to God. This is why this stuff with the keeping everybody away from each other, that's bad. We reinforce each other, right? He reinforces me and I reinforce him. Right? He's happy. I think he's going to do all right, though. I'm hoping. I've been saying this kind of stuff before and it didn't happen, but he might have had something that, I don't know, just got sick or something. I don't know. He wasn't out. He's never been outside, except when he first got him, he was outside. But when he got in here, he's never been outside ever, so nothing happened to him outside. Right? He's a cute little fella, huh? Little Goldie, huh? Right? My sweetie boo, huh? Yeah. Hi. Hope you're gonna be alright. You seem like he's got a lot more. He's a lot better off than he was yesterday. You know that. But I wasn't here yesterday, and it was when I got home. I was like, whoa. And then this morning, he wasn't this energetic, so And I have been giving him dishes of food here. He had a few of these already from this morning on. Maybe he's not that hungry anymore. I don't know. He's got a water dish up there too. So, yeah. Yeah. He's purring. He's purring. He's a friendly guy, though. He's a real. All my cats are friendly, really. All of them are. All of them are. It's because the way they're treating, right? Right? And give you the whole 9 yards. Everything. They get played the healing music all the time, anyway, too. But this is special for cats, for the pianos, right? Hope we could hear them. Aw. I'm going to turn that music down just a little bit so you can hear him purring. Please. He's purring lightly for sure. Oh, he freaking put his neck in the water. On top of there's a water dish right there. What the hell he did? He must have been crawling around. I got that water dish up. There's like a ledge on this thing here, so it doesn't fall off the top. Yeah, he's purring. He's rubbing his body all around. He might, you know, when you first wake up, you don't have energy. He just woke up a little while ago. He's all wet on his head. That's good. Even that water will get in him. All right. Right, Snoopy? Doing okay? My little buddy, man. You know that? Takes a few licks of food and it's just like tuna fish broth in there. It's a Whiskas Perfectly Chicken, which is turkey and chicken, which is and it's got some of the carbon C60 in there. But I have been putting the cat vitamins in there. I didn't put them in this dish, but you know, still. Get water in his head. What'd you do? There's a water dish right there, boobs. Yeah. I hate getting uppity and false, hope and stuff sometimes, but, you got to really keep striving. But he's definitely, actually, if you looked at him, like, if I didn't know before, there was just something going on with him, I wouldn't even think there's nothing wrong with him right now. But see if he gets, I'm going to probably take him down from this shelf and a little later on. See what he does. But for now, once he's purring and licking himself and little Goldie. Him and Rocky are like a pair. Two bookends. They sleep curled up next to each other. Their heads butting each other. It could be Rocky had a bug or something, because I was wondering how he was hiding underneath the cabinets. Then he went by him because he's like, "Oh, where's Rocky?" And Rocky's okay. He's fine now. He's 100% fine. Maybe he caught something from him. I don't know. But, I say go to the vet, go to the vet. If they're naturopaths, I would be doing it a lot more, but I don't trust them. They're freaking just as bad as everything else with people medicine. Right? I mean, obviously, if Kitty Cat got an injury, yes, for sure. But, they're too quick to prescribe harmful things that are expensive. Besides being expensive, they're like they knock down your immune system. These antibiotics and stuff. So then you get on an endless cycle with this crap. So the C60 is probably one of the best things to give these, because I found out from Boots, the Mr. Confederate cat, boy, he's around someplace though. He's still here around. These cats actually convinced me more of an afterlife than anything. In some ways, not everything about it, but they talk to you, man. They're still around. I mean, in your dreams, right? He's only 6.5, so I think I don't think it'd be a problem with him. He's always had a healthy diet and stuff. He's got a lot of energy, right? He's a little guy. He's a little guy, right? Yeah. Yeah, he's doing pretty good, I think. I'll try to get him down from here later on. See, but for now, I guess he's been up here a couple of days. He's been up here a couple of days, man. As far as I know. Well, he's been up here since last night for sure. I know that. He's probably been up there. Oh, I guess maybe 36 hours he's been up here for all I know. But he does seem like he's like a lot more chipper now and stuff. I was thinking about putting the HHO right under here. I'll have it go through the cracks of that thing and get, I don't know if that could work. And get up through his body and stuff. But the carbon C60 should do a good job too. And I've been giving him distilled water. I guess he'll be all right, man. I hope. Watching him like a hawk. Problem with Goldie, Dixie and Boots, they were outside. I couldn't watch them. Goldie, well, if I'd have found out she had cancer, she was probably pre-cancerous when I got her. She survived almost another 2 years. But I think I could have kept her around a lot longer. There's this guy in Texas. If you look on the Guinness World Book for Record for cat longevity, he had one cat live to be 38 years, another one to 33, and it was strictly from the diet he was giving them. He was cooking them up food like people food, and spinach and eggs and stuff, and he lived like until 38 years is like double what a cat life normally is. I think 19 years is around 92. Say 19 and a half years, would be, 90, 94. So that's like twice a fairly long-lived cat, right? So, and I saw the picture of the cat when it was 28. What the hell would you call it? Cream Puff? Yeah, I've been doing this from memory. I had to look this up some years ago. I think the cat's name was Cream Puff, the one that lived to be 38. And you looked at the picture of it when it was 28. Usually these cats, when they get really old, their fur is like missing and they look kind of straggly and stuff. And at 28, this cat looked like a 1-year-old cat or 2-year-old cat or something. It was in great shape. So I'm hoping to do with these ones. I was hoping to do that with Goldie and It's like, well, when they're outside, I got no control. But Dixie never wanted to be. He was petrified of being inside. Totally. I mean, no matter how many times I brought him in with his brother and his mommy and his treats, he was scared to be inside. So, Boots, he was always out. Well, Boots wasn't outside getting all his girlfriends. There wouldn't have been all these other great cats around here. So he completed his mission. He was here with me almost 5 years outside. And I don't know how old he was before he got here, but he had a lot of close calls. I brought him back, and he wouldn't have lived. He wouldn't have been living all his years if it wasn't for me. I know that for one. But I wish I could have kept them all. But anyway, he's more chipper. He's getting more chipper. He's waking up better. Right? Yeah, he's more chipper. He's laying in the food, boo-boo. And he gets down. If you get down from here, I'll wash all this stuff and like I changed the food out. I put a new. I keep the caps from the treats. It's a perfect size for like 1 pouch of that Whiskas. And so I always have. I just put a new cap there with the food, so it's nice and clean. Your head's all wet, boo boo. I probably woke him up too. He freaking must have been crawling around. He must have been laying on his back, and he put his head in a ball there. So, anyway, I don't think I have false hope. He seems like he's doing pretty good. He's not an old cat. He was sick one time last year with a sneeze or something. Onyx had it first, and he got it. And, I kept giving, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give him a liposomal vitamin C. I got that stuff. He's one of the ones that eats it. Him and Putin. Rocky hates it. Boots the cat hated that stuff, too. It would be nice if you liked that. Dixie didn't like it either. He likes it, and so does Putin. You just put a little on my finger, like you don't give them a whole pack, because they don't want to eat a whole, they just kind of lick it, and it's kind of like a tart taste, and they start licking their mouth, and you just give it to them a little at a time. And sometimes you can get a whole half a pack or more into them. Goldie liked it. I was giving her 5 or 6 packs of liposomal a day. You know, to tell you the truth, I think I cured her cancer part, the part that was cancer, but she already had organ failure. That was the problem. I was feeding her, and she was not, the food was just, well, they call it cachexia, where the food just goes into a brown fat. And it's like the metabolism, well, let me say then the part of cancer that was visible was knocked out. Like a skin issue the fur was coming back in, and also the tongue, even though it was damaged, she couldn't even hardly eat nothing before. Couldn't eat nothing. And I think that starvation mode was like for several days, was what messed her up. If the stupid vet would have gave me, she did it over there in the office, but she should have gave me the IV kit. I mean the not intravenous. It's subcutaneous IV, not IV. It's subcutaneous. Hydration saline solution that you put under the pouch of the skin in the back. If I would have got that from the vet, I got that kit now though. I got it. I don't have the bags of saline solution, but I got the kit. I heard you get the saline solution pretty easy. So, yeah, put him to sleep. That's why I don't want to bring him over to the vets. Dr. Kevorkians. And they're not naturopaths. Or, I'm not saying there's no place for medicine, but you should not totally ignore the natural side of doing things. Completely. Everything's big business, Yeah, her cancer part was good because it was knocked out because you could smell it. It was like, a rotten smell, basically, even in her mouth, and then it went away. And she was eating. I was getting her up to like 2 full cans a day. And the first time I finally got her to eat a little bit. It took me 4 hours to get four and a half hours to get a half a can into her. That's the kind of patience I was doing. And yeah, I mean, he looks like freaking nothing wrong with him compared to what was going on with her. But I don't know, maybe he's all right now. This guy's like, he seems normal. And this is not the only, he didn't eat much of this food, but he had a couple trays of that stuff here already today. See, his tail. He's purring. He seems like he's in a good mood. See, that's where I thought when I got the scalar unit, I was going to use that on her. That's why I bought it on Goldie. And I'm not sure if that could have done something, but then the HHO, it might have, if I put it underneath her, because whatever was going on, because it can improve the vibrance, the electrical charge of all your human cells, and maybe that would get everything working again, because the vital organs weren't somehow, the kidneys weren't working right, so something wasn't working right, because she'd eat the food, and it was turning, they have a term for this, catarexia, where we eat the food, it doesn't go into like energy and, muscle tissue and synthesize and all that. It just goes into brown fat. And then the brown fat is something that consumes huge amounts of calories. Brown fat, believe it or not, there's kinds of, white fat is for, insulation and stuff and calorie storage. Brown fat actually burns calories. And then when you have cancer, what happens sometimes is, even though if the cancer is visibly gone, you get this problem where your system is turning all your food into a brown fat. That's what was going on with her. They don't know how to get rid of that. I mean, I don't know how to. It's like your body is slowing down. It's like, it's called the aging process. But I also think that there's a way to vastly reverse the aging process even. That's why I got that third HHO unit. As a matter of fact, it took he was up here last night. I took a 4-hour bath with that HHO unit running the bath water with baking soda and borax, or boron, the mineral. And I was breathing the HHO also. So, actually I freaking knocked out, feel like I knocked out a lot of stuff in me. Now, if I could do that with HHO underneath Kitty, where they're laying, I don't know. That, I think, if I had that in the IV, or not the IV, the subcutaneous, I guess you call it subcutaneous IV. That would be subcutaneous intravenous. Well, it's subcutaneous, hydration, where they put it under the pouch right back here. It doesn't really go into the bloodstream, and then it goes into the body from there. If I had that for her, Miss Goldie, who knows? Who knows? Should have never. I kept saying that 50 million times. I should have never stopped that carbon C60. That was what really turned her around originally back in, when the hell did she get here? In 2017. And she got here on October 4th, 2017. And I started giving her carbon C60 around December 15th, 2017. But by January 2018, she was like, whoa, she got way a lot better. And I stopped it because the colostrum, she was getting worse and worse like a year or so later. And then I give her colostrum, she got way better again. But I should never stop the carbon C60. I guess a combination of things works the best. He's got wet in the back of his neck from. He's all right. I think he's going to be all right, man. But boy, I sure freaking felt like that with Goldie so many times. But you know what it was? Probably me being around her, maybe. She seemed pretty good right up, but she still, I realized too, she was losing weight because of water probably, even though I was giving her a squirt bottle on the side of the mouth, and I was doing it real slow. We had a squirt bottle and put it in the side of her mouth, and it had the Doc Willard catalyze some of that catalyzed water, which is very good for animals and people, and even seeds, farm seeds for plants and stuff. Put a little bit of that in the water. They use it up in South Dakota mainly. Doc Willard water additive. It makes the water catalyze so it absorbs better. She had that with the trace minerals, and I give her a whole bottle of water, you know, by hand, real slow. It'd take me freaking an hour and a half or something, and I never really seen her peeing nothing out. Hardly. I don't remember seeing her peeing nothing out. So I don't know how that was working. It was like, where is all this stuff going to? You know? And this guy looks like he's really picking up here. Like I said, he's only 6.5, so. Gotta be like in my 80s or some shit, and these guys would be like 20 or something. And, oh, what the hell would I be? Oh, I'd be about 80. Well, almost 80. And this guy's freaking 20. And I'll be like trying to save him. So I gotta stay strong, huh? I'm gonna do a lot of HHO baths and stay away from crappy doctors and shots and stuff. Well, he looks like a freaking 100% normal now, man. He really is picking up, even when I was just from an hour ago. Right? He woke up, huh? This guy's usually a freaking turbocharged cat. If we go flying around here like a maniac. It's like Ricochet Rabbit, except he's a cat. Right? Yeah. Hi. Hi, fella. Good boy, huh? Alright, that's enough of that, I guess. We'll come back. Try to upload this thing. Do it on my other computer, because one of them's playing music. Got a bunch of old laptops, you know. 2 of them are fairly good. It's got some decent memory in it and stuff. But I don't have any Windows 10 yet. Yeah. He's picking up a lot, man. Seems like it. Right. I'll get him down later.